The Most High, your ancestors, your spirit guides, and your loved ones are calling you the game changer. They're about to let you get your feet wet because whatever it is that you desire, they want to show you that you can have it. And you can have it all. Why? Because you have that like God mindset, that like Goddess mindset. You choose to do great things, even when great things aren't happening for you or to you. You still give out that energy regardless. So you never make anything about you. You're willing to help the deepest, darkest soul. You choose to make people see what it is to feel like a lit vessel, to have that light in you, to represent that aura, not just when you feel like it, or not just when it feels good, but all the time. You know, the number 55 or 555 or the number 5 itself can be significant. Oh, they're choking me out. The gold ray of Christ is what it says on this card. And I have to read this before I can get into the reading so that you can understand. I don't want anybody getting on here and deflecting, because if this isn't your energy, this isn't you. Y'all get in here, collective, while I read this. So the gold ray of Christ, the number 5. Blessings pour onto you when you choose this card of unconditional love. The gold ray of Christ is held within the cosmic heart at the 9th dimension. The angels ask you to invoke the love, wisdom, healing, and protection of this beautiful energy. Ask it to flow through you and surround you with its golden light. When you carry this high frequency force in your aura, you can relax and know you are totally safe. Remember to send the gold ray of Christ to others. Affirmation: I am the gold ray of Christ. Let's get it. Let's get into this reading. First of all, you got this crystal, and it's called Criscola. Look it up. But what it really has, the descendants of this was Virgo, Gemini, and Taurus. And what it is, or what it was telling me, is that a lot of times they don't have the confidence that they need to withstand whatever it is that they're trying to overcome. So they need to practice self-love and understand that they do have the confidence. It's there, but they talk themselves out of it so much. This crystal will bring about that confidence. So you purchase you some Cristola and you're out of here. You're going to be more than confident. You're going to fly high in all your decisions that you choose to make for that day, for that year, however long you're willing to bear that stone somewhere near your body closely, whether you wear it as a bracelet or around your neck as a stone, or you just carry it in your pocket and put it near your wallet in your purse. I don't know, collective. It's really up to you. The other one is the bumblebee jasper. This really opened up some waves for Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Very fiery, very giving, very uplifting, very outgoing, very outspoken, ready to go, on time, delivering whatever it is that needs to be done. Walk in a purpose. Not all of you, because some of you may actually need this stone so that those things can arrive at a perfect time, and you could be the example of what it derives. And if not, it does have the other onset. So depending on your demeanor and what you carry with you is how the stone is going to inflect in your life. So there's that. Okay, so coming out, I already told you, the Most High, your ancestors, your spirit guides, and the loved ones are in the room. And they were just saying that it's time for you to get your feet wet. It is time for you to get your feet wet. You no longer need to worry about what was or what is. You command the room. It's time for you to get your feet wet. It's time for you to command the room. You control the power. The power is within you. Anything that you need, you have the Ace of Wands, the Three of Wands. You stand in your power. You make the decision. You make all the money moves. You make sure everybody knows where they're going to sit, when they're going to sit, and what to say, and when to shut the hell up. This isn't about you being in control. This is about you having all those gains, and everybody wants part of it, but nobody wants to follow the rules. You are the construction of the universe. You help with people. You know, you do great works. You protect people from adversaries, even when you shouldn't. You're very much so a mass fertilization of just properties. Like, you give people hope, multiplicity. You give them protection against despair. You help them overcome so many things. You heal them without even asking to be asked. Like, you are that person. So you got the Ace of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. When I tell you you are a very powerful manifester, you will not stand for someone to just play in your spirit energy. Your spiritual energy is to guide, to assist. And if you can't heal it, you didn't break it. You'll leave it to the most highest God to take care of it. But the way you communicate with the Most High and your ancestors, your spirit guides, and those relatives on the other side is outwardly spoken. People wish that they could assume or accumulate your gifts. They wish that you could give them to them, but that's not how this works. You are a teacher of men and women, and they're going to understand one day that you had God in your sight and you fumbled it. And that's for a past message, because what's going on right here is them telling you the tower moments are over for you. You need to stand your ground, take over what they can't see, and guide them through it. But at the same time, you are the altar, is what I heard. So you're building a sanctuary. You're building a sanctuary for those to come in, like-minded people, like-minded spirits, like-minded energies. And what you're doing is you're making it so that everyone cups runneth over. In order for this to happen, they're going to have to stand in position. You cannot carry them through the threshold. They're going to have to walk through it. And they're going to have to stand on their own 2 feet, 3, 4, or however many they have. What they need to know is the knowledge. You are the knowledge. You are the book. You are the book of Revelations. You hold the answers. Yes, you do. But you do not work the job. You do not enable anybody. You make sure that they get what they need when they need it, and do what they say when they say it, and mean what they say when they say it, because no time to play when it's business guided, when it's spiritually guided. So, oh, my head is itching. I got some scratching and some thoughts. You have the ability to make sure that people are okay, that they're stable, their stability is still. Again, you will not be carrying anybody on your back, on your hip, on your shoulders, or otherwise. The only thing you're carrying is the wisdom, the knowledge, the guidance, the light. You are the leader. If they're not confident enough to be led, then you have to leave them behind. If they cannot, without a shadow of a doubt, stay in your light, it will shine on them brightly and it will cast them out. You have gone without judgment for a very long time, other than with physical human beings. Right now, what is happening is you are being led into the God-deflecting evil. So you're going to be eradicating and healing demons, demonic spirits. You're going to protect a lot of people from themselves. I feel like you're releasing the weapons that they seal and that they carry beneath. What lies beneath is what y'all don't think people see. So if you're, yeah, so it's all good. I'm this, I love everybody and blah, blah, blah. But really behind closed doors is fuck that bitch and this and that. And I don't like this one and I don't like that one. We're not talking about daily um, newscasts where you can get upset because of racism and the things that's going on in the world. We're talking about who you are for real in real life, what your purpose is, who your character is. Show me one face, but you got two or three of them behind the scenes. We see that. We see that. Okay. Whew. Whoever you are, the way that you lead is going to have to be with a stiff hand. Not uncomfortable, just stiff. You're not out here to be debilitating people. Your guidance is rare, for one. The love that you have and the aura that you carry and the energy and the spirit guides and all this guidance that you have is like unwarranted. People do not have this. It's almost scary that you know and you see and you care and you help and you can definitely, like I said, your duality. So you are your truth teller. They better know. They better know. You've been on both sides of the fences. Your duality. You're the war angel. You're the spiritual goddess. But you're a leader. And you have lots of respect from the other realms and over there on the other side. And you're guided and protected as well. So with political authority, they're giving you the go. They're just giving you the green light. They really don't want you to have to be situated in one spot. So this is normally like them telling you, you can build the sanctuary around for everyone else and you can put them in the building, but you're not going to have to stay there because they need you to travel abroad. They want you to do this for more than one space. They want you to show up and show out in every space. Your timelines will be jumping each and every time, but this is a brilliant combination of things. This is a brilliant collaboration. You're handpicking your crew, you're handpicking your society, you're handpicking your community, and this business will be ran as a spiritualist business. Nothing outside is entering. Nothing else is welcome in. So if they don't believe, then they won't believe inside. They can disbelieve on the outside. However, you are going to be any and everywhere. Whoever I'm talking to, when I say this, I feel like you're God's favorite. They favor you. Your ancestors favor you. Your spirit guides favor you. Like, they know that you're not going to muck it up. You just don't. They know that you only play with yin and yang. You only give yang a chance when you know people are fiercely trying to succumb you and trying to do you in and trying to play in your face. And they're okay with that physical aspect of you because, like I said, you went through dark nights of the soul. You're very healed and you're only here to do the same and help others come out of that shadow spirit and come to the light and get on the other side of things so that they can also carry that frequency of balance and joy and enjoy the things that they do, because we see you trying your best to really overcome things, but you're still waddling. And maybe that's why I got my feet wet earlier, because you're waddling in grief and sorrow and poor me's. And it's that you can't do that. And that's why I tell a whole bunch of people they need to heal their childhood traumas. They need to heal their child self so that you can act as one. It's like a grown person throwing a tantrum because they didn't get their way. But what in adult hell is going on here? You know that in every situation, you're not supposed to have your way. Being a leader doesn't mean you can't listen. Being a leader doesn't mean someone else can't help. Being a leader don't mean the design was only for you. A leader knows when to sit back and allow others to really have some kind of suggestion, opinion, a form of play, some references, some something. But you see everything, and you're watchful, and you're good at giving great criticism. You're good at making sure that everyone in the room feels like they should be in the room. No one is beneath you, because you know that we're supposed to walk alongside of each other and hold each other's hand. Not enable, but support and recognize in demonstration. Because what are we doing? What are we doing? 47, number 3, 333, 23, number 69, all of those are significant. 111 is definitely going to be significant, because this alignment was met with light. This alignment was governed from the Most High, your ancestors and your spirit guides. So they're not going to stand for no trickery. They're sounding off. They're putting it out there. They're letting them know she's sir, she feminine, divine feminine masculines. You are awoke. This is the time for you to align. You're inoperable. Oh God, you're ready. They see that you're ready to take over the business, the family business, the spiritual family business. You're in recognition. It's you. They waited for you to step up to the plate. Now, plate it up and let's eat, is what they're saying. So we got the Eight of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Pentacles probably should have been here too. The Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. Future and present. You've poured into a lot of people. You've cleansed a lot of people. You've healed a lot of people. Your work is not going unnoticed. As a matter of fact, it's sprinkling around the world. People desire your presence. That's why they need you to travel and not be in more than one place for too long. Now, agreed upon, you're going to return. There's always the home and then the home away from home energy going on here. But you're holding high honor, and your mental telepathy, your mental force protects against sorrows and illnesses. And this is why they know that you're the promotional person in this balance, or this unbalanced frequency of a world. You have everything. You have that ninth dimension, walking into a 10th dimensional area. You went from being 3-dimensional to 5-dimensional within a very circumference of time. So you have that stardust energy. You have the ability to counteract whatever it is going on in people. And yeah, you could do it with a group of people, or you could do it with a youth. Leveled up. You come a long ways, I'm hearing. At first you were very insecure about your powers and your gifts, but now you know exactly who you are, and you are the star power source. However, the gold ray of Christ is about making sure you sprinkle me, man. Hey, sprinkle me, man. That you sprinkle that dust around the world. You got to build an army. That's your communities. You're leading the way. Face recognition, recognition, recognition. And I don't see anything about your armor that's going to shatter dreams, because you have the ability and the light in you to make everyone in the room know that they're the leader. It's not do as I say, but follow my steps, the footsteps that God, the most highest God, gave to us, because it's leading you to wisdom. It's leading you to do exactly what I am doing. So when I'm not in the room, your confidence should be exactly the confidence that was displayed from me to you, from you to someone else. We're bridging the gap. We're bringing them back. We're putting them back together. We're putting them in places. Chess, not checkers, is exactly what I heard. I was just staying quiet to see if someone says it before I even say it. Because if that's you, that's you. All right. So this is very divinely guided spiritual message. And yeah, the works of this is, spiritually balanced and spiritually guided, spiritually paid for. This is spiritual wealth. So all this travel and movement, training, teaching, governing, however, is paid in full. And as I said, the rooms will be filled with those who are already chosen and who are, at they know where they're at. So those level of people are being brought in to go out, find others who are just getting started. We're getting them, we're giving them a shorter path, not to leadership. It's going to take them, they're going to know, everybody feels their own. We're opening their light. We're removing blockages. Once they're lit, they will guide themselves through the rest of the steps, because only you know what's holding you back from being the greatest open vessel that there is. So third eye activation, chakras aligned, balanced, peaceful. Nothing can break you. You'll know when you're there. You'll know when you no longer fear what people think about the messages you're putting out, or the guidance that you're giving, or the healing that you're doing. You'll know who you are. Nothing can stop you. You're all the way up. You're here. Yes, I heard you're here, young blood. Like I said, your ancestors are spiritual gangsters. They do not play about you. This isn't about war with physical beings yet. These are still spiritual beings. We got to handle them first, because best believe they're there too, for a reason. And I'm going to end it here, because I think I said enough. Because what we have now is time to get our feet wet and bring in the rest of our community. Guide them in with the light that we have. That's it. I return your energy to you. I love y'all. Let's go.